BT Sport box office. Third time we go again. We go again. But tell me, you're around him now this time. He's not gone out to Vegas yet.
No, I'm not around him.
Okay.
The COVID thing. You know, I speak to him on the telephone. He's got the main man around him he needs, Sugar Hill Stewart. You know, he doesn't need me. He don't need his brothers. We're there for moral support. But you know what? We've had to keep away from the camp because of COVID reasons. And Tyson, he wants to get out on the 9th of October and he don't want anything jeopardising it at all, you know. So he's in good hands with Sugar. We speak on the phone, you know, and that's good enough for me.
Look, did you know there were...
Okay. Those were the words of John Fury. There is more. But to counterpunch what I just heard, John Fury just said that Tyson Fury doesn't need me. He needs the main man, Javon Stewart, or Javon Stewart. I could definitely recall a time where he said that the people that were around him were yes men and he needed to get rid of them or away from them. Now, I did counter with there were too many people that were telling Tyson Fury what he needed to hear, you know, and that necessarily didn't mean Javon Sugar Hill when those rumors came out that Javon Sugar Hill was no longer in the camp. I didn't believe it. Like I told you guys, that's not the truth because Javon Sugar Hill is over there right now as confirmed by Tyson's father, John Fury. Okay. Now, let's continue. All right.
What's your sense heading into this fight? Where's his head at? Obviously, there's been a lot going on. There was problems with baby Athena, unfortunately. Where's his head at?
Well, it's a good question because his head was up his rear end a few weeks ago because it was a traumatisation for him because he lost his daughter, came back to life, and it takes a bit of swallowing. But listen, onwards and upwards, he's good at putting things behind him, Tyson. And for my money, you know, like I said to him, it's up to you what you want to do. He's hand fighting, you know. My daughter's well, I've put it behind me, I've moved on. You know, me and Sugar's working well together. You know, I'm learning every day. I'm as fit as a fiddle, I'm as strong as a bull. Let's get it on. Like Donkey Kong. Them's Tyson's words, not mine.
Okay. He said it's up to Tyson Fury as he fights if the child is not better, or he says he's good at putting things behind him. I want you guys to listen to something, okay? Because that's sounding very contradicting to the video that I heard, okay, with Tyson's father, okay? And this is what he had to say regarding that about 4 weeks ago, about a month ago. Now, listen to this.
If problems persist, we will cancel a fight. I'll cancel a fight because nobody would expect it, you know, to people to perform under these duress circumstances. So we know what we're doing. We want to fight Wilder, and hopefully he gets his daughter back home. Everything runs smoothly. We start camp, I think, on the 14th or 15th. And let's just see where we go. But if it's not right, it's not right. And I'm not like those people in America who will force issue, because I don't care about nobody. When it comes down to my children and my grandkids and stuff like that, immediate blood kin, they come first. You know, I said to him last night,
So, that was actually from 4 weeks ago. Now, you go from, I'll stop the fight myself if the problems persist, to now, oh, it's up to Tyson to do whatever he wants to do and he's good at putting things behind him. I find that real strange. I find that too damn strange, actually, because that's totally contradicting. You know, John Fury came about where he was pulling rank or taking rank on things that had everything to do with his family, his granddaughter. So if things did happen like that, which I understand, that if the child did get worse, he would call it in. But then now you clearly heard him say, well, it's up to Tyson to do whatever he wants to do. He's good with putting stuff behind him. Well, what happened to that whole thing about, hey, I'm not American, I don't do those things of Americans, you know, over here family comes first? Counterpunch. See, You don't put anyone in control of something that happened tragically if they can't handle it. Okay? And I'm looking at this like, well, you proclaim that you were there for your son, and you proclaim that, you know, he needs to be over there with you so you can iron him out. He needs to get some of the one-dimensional stuff behind him, which you could understand now why people would assume that Javon Sugar Hill was sacked, or you would assume that he was talking about Javon Sugar Hill. Again, I didn't buy into it, but then it's a confusing, conflicting message that you're sharing to people. Okay, you're showing people that, hey, this is one thing, and now later on you're saying something totally different. Oh, it's up to Tyson. No, I thought it was up to you. You supposed to have all this power, all this control. You supposed to have this particular decision making over Tyson in times of tragedy or difficulty involves a kid. So it just seems weird to me that you would, in fact, you know, all of a sudden, well, hey, it's up to Tyson and leave it up to him. Whereas 4 weeks ago, you had all this damn power. Where is your power? Where did your power go? All of a sudden, it's up to Tyson Fury? That's strange to me. So anyway, I just wanted to run that by you guys. The contradicting words from Tyson Fury's father, John Fury. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.